everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Cody's Magnificent Mind Redstone House Tutorial Series. Look at, we're in my room. Cute. Yes, I like it. There's our little light that turns on when we can sleep. There's a purple poster. I don't know why. But this is what we're going to be building today, and this is a smelting system. As you can see, I've been testing it already. Got some gold ingots in there, but I will show you. Let's grab some iron and some coal. So what we do, we put the ore in this chest. We put the coal in this chest. You can see there's little mine carts with chests on them that are currently filling up. And then when they proceed, they will take off and they will fill up all of the furnaces back there, and it will come out. There goes the ore. So what it's currently doing is distributing the ore into all of the furnaces. And there goes the coal. And that is distributing all the coal into all the furnaces back there. There's currently 8 furnaces running on this system, so it smelts 8 at a time, as you can see. But it does run fairly quickly. Here comes the next batch. So I mean, you can just leave it be and it'll do its thing. You can cook up your food here, because we're in the hideous kitchen. What else would we do in the hideous kitchen but cook up food? Apparently ore as well. But anyways, let's just build this bastard. Alright, so here we can see a slightly larger version of the one that I have in the redstone house. This one has 16 furnaces, so it actually smelts double. You can go up as far as 32, even further if you want. But this smelts very quickly. And it's not that big. I mean, it is bulky because you need room for all the furnaces. But I put this into my SMP server base, and it fit in very nicely. I just packed, like in the redstone house, this is the only part that's visible, the rest is all hidden. So, that is basically it. Alright, so for this tutorial, what we are going to need is, we're going to need 2 minecarts with chests, 3 chests, powered rails and normal rails, and this is going to depend on how big you want to build your system. You're going to need 6 bits of redstone dust, 2 redstone comparators, 3 redstone torches, hoppers. Again, this is going to depend on how big you want to build it. Blocks of redstone, again dependent. Oak wood planks. You're going to need a few. Well, this is going to be the building material of your choice, and then as many furnaces as you want to build with. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to slap down 2 blocks like that, and in behind them we're going to place 2 powered rails like so. And then going into the powered rail, we're going to place a hopper just by shift clicking, and then another hopper like that. And then do the same on the other side like so. And that is the first bit. Now we're going to want to pull out our chests. We're going to place 1 on top of this hopper, 1 in the middle, 1 like that. Now we're done with the chests, we don't need those anymore. Grab your hoppers again and place 2 coming out of the back of the middle chest like so. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to place regular rails leading into these powered rails like that. And then we're going to pull out our comparators, and on each of the side hoppers we're going to place 1 on this side as well like so. And that's going to be going into a block each like that. And then we're going to want to dig out a little channel here, so coming down like that, and then around, so it makes kind of a C shape underneath the hopper and underneath the block. So underneath this block we're going to place a bit of redstone dust, and then a block beside it with a torch on the front, and then 2 pieces of redstone, and that should power the first rail. And we're just going to copy that on this side here. So we're going to dig out a little channel all the way around like so, redstone dust there, into a block with a torch on it, and then redstone dust here and here, and that should power the second rail. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to lay out our furnaces. So in this middle line here, we're going to go back 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the back 4, we're going to place hoppers going into those hoppers on either side, like so. And then furnaces on top of the outer hoppers, like so. Oh, phone, shut up. Okay. And then some more here, with hoppers going into the back on either side. And then hoppers going into the top. So like I said earlier, this is going to take a lot of hoppers, and if you do extend this out, you're going to need even more, so just keep that in mind. This is not a resource light project. But that is it for the furnaces. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start laying out our track. So on the left side here, we're going to go 1 block away from the hopper, or from the comparator, and we're going to dig out a little 4x4 grid, put a redstone torch in the top corner, and then we're going to place a powered rail here, normal rail, powered rail. And then we're going to come around to the other side. We're going to place a block in front of this rail here. We're going to dig out underneath this hopper, like so. And then we're going to go powered rail, normal rail, normal rail, normal rail, normal rail, like so. Alright, so to lay out the track for the ore side, which is the left side, we're going to want to raise this track up so it goes around the top of the hoppers. So to do that, we're just going to go up and then up again, and we're going to come across, and then we're going to go up 1 more, like so. Delete that block, and then place a powered rail here, normal rail here, powered rail here, normal rail, and then come across with a block so they connect, and powered rail all along here, like so. This one's going to be a normal rail. I'm going to place a block in between these 2 hoppers with a powered rail on top, and then normal rail on top of this one, and then powered rail all along here. And then we're going to also want to place a block at the end, right there, and then we're going to place a powered rail on top of that. And that is it for the ore side. Alright, now the track for the coal side. What we're going to want to do, this block with the comparator behind it, we're going to want to go 2 more blocks. We're going to place a normal rail here, and then powered rail all along these hoppers, like so. And then in behind, we're just going to place some blocks to connect the 2 sets of hoppers. And then we're going to place more rails down. So it's going to be normal, and then powered rails along the back here, and normal, and then powered rail along these hoppers. And that we're going to want to fall down into this little rivet. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift right click on this track here, and that's going to make a little stopper so that the minecart doesn't overshoot and it falls straight down. Another thing we're going to want to do is we're going to place a block right here, and that's going to stop this hopper from sucking things out of this minecart. And then we just need to connect these two tracks here. So delete this normal rail, delete this normal rail, then place this one, and then place one back here, like so, and it should connect up. And then the last thing that we need to do is just power all the rails. So we're going to place a redstone block there, and that'll power this one. We're going to place one here, and that'll power this one. And then on the back side, just place one in the middle there, just by shift clicking on the bottom set of track. And then one right there to power those rails, and then just do a quick once over just to make sure all of the tracks are now powered, which they seem to be. Perfect. Alright, so now we want to place down our minecart with chest. We need one on each track like so, and it should just start taking off, and that is good. Now the final thing we want to do is test it. Alright, so I have some gold ore and some coal in my inventory here, so I'm going to put the ore in the left chest and the coal in the right chest. And as you can see, the minecarts will stop, and they will stay stopped until this hopper is empty, thus turning this torch back on and powering this rail that it's sitting on. So you can see it's slowly filling up. I'm going to change the time here. And this is totally extendable. All you have to do is just extend these hoppers out with the furnaces on them, and just move this whole back section back, and you can put as many furnaces down as you like. One last thing that I would like to mention is that this is Mr. Crayfish's design. It is not mine. The one that I built is a lot bulkier than this, and it's a lot more complicated and confusing, and this thing does the exact same, gets the same results in the same amount of time, so it's perfect. And as you can see, our ingots are finally starting to roll in here, and it will, because we have 8 furnaces, it will bring in 8 at a time. It just gets sucked out of the furnace with these bottom hoppers and then pulled right into this chest here. So that is about it for this tutorial. So if you enjoyed watching, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos. That is all from me. Have a good day and goodbye.